Alright, hey, what's up everybody? My name is Taylor. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made a couple $1,000%. Well, yeah, I should say a little over 1,000%. I started with 500 bucks. About a year ago, I decided, hey, I'm going to put some money into, all the rage was Bitcoin. So I said, hey, I'm going to put 500 bucks into Bitcoin, see what happens. Well, that actually ended up being a great decision because it ended up being, I don't know how much I've made, a couple $1,000 by now, at least $5 grand from that $500. I mean, if you invested back when I invested that money, you would have a couple $1,000 percentage gains right now, but the gains are still going. That's why I'm filming this video here today. The gains are still going. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take anything financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only, but I'm still seeing them today. Do your own due diligence. I can't guarantee that you'll make money, but here's one of my wallets right here. You can see $2,001. Yeah, but that's just one of the wallets. I split it up between a bunch of different wallets. Now I have a bunch of different cryptos in that wallet and within the various wallets as well. But I just kind of want to show you guys how I got to this level, how I started with nothing. I'm no crypto expert or anything like that. This is the strategy I use. So I came to this website. It's called CoinGecko.com. And the first thing you'll see is it'll automatically get you these it automatically lists the coins by market cap. So as you can see here, cryptocurrencies by market cap. So of course Bitcoin's at the top, right? And then second's Ethereum. So what I did was I didn't know anything about crypto about a year ago, and so I started with Bitcoin. And as you can see here, let's go to Bitcoin. What was the price about a year ago? I bought it, I believe, back in March. So it's April right now, 2021, but I believe I bought it March in 2020. So let's go to let's just go to the maximum. So what's March, April? Yeah, so I bought back here in March, and yeah, I saw it drop, and people kept talking about it. So I go, okay, if it's going to drop this much, it's most likely going to go up a little bit, and I'll sell out and I'll be happy. Well, I'm glad I didn't sell out of all of it. What happened was I kind of held it and I forgot about it for a while. And then all of a sudden, it started raising way back up here back in December, started raising up like crazy. And so what I did was I took some of those gains that I made from the crypto and from Bitcoin, and I moved it into separate coins. And so the first thing I did was, if you go back to the home site here, you'll see everything's listed out. First thing I did was I bought the top 20 coins that were there at the time. Now, the top 20 coins have changed since then. I believe Litecoin was a lot higher, and Cardano was like number 2 or 3, I forget. It was above Binance Coin, I believe, for a little bit there. But yeah, I bought the top 20 coins. So this is the top 100 coins on this screen right here. It goes all the way down to 100. And I just bought the top 20 because I figured, hey, these are the strongest positions. Those are probably where it's all going to be. I didn't know too much about Bitcoin at the time. I just held on to it, and that's what I did. But where I went from there was I had these 20 coins, and a couple of them went way up in value. Like, I believe Litecoin went way up in value. Polkadot went way up. I bought Polkadot back when it was like $7 a coin, I think, when I bought it. So let's see. So if we go here, and I have it, yeah, back in December. Yeah, so I bought it back in December. It was like $5 a coin. So I bought a little bit of this because I had some gains from Bitcoin, and that ended up shooting up too. Now it's sitting at 40. So I sold off a little bit of that. I bought some different coins. And what I really try to do is what I would do from there on out was I'd go to the 7-day marker. So the 7-day marker is the percentage gain or loss that the top 100 coins had within those 7 days. So if you come here, right, and you'll notice these are all numbers from up to 100. So this isn't like the top of all the coins ever. You can do the top of all coins. Like if you click on explore all coins and then you go to 7 days, I wouldn't do that just because I like putting my money in stuff that probably will last the test of time. Dogecoin's number 1 right now. That's amazing. It's sitting in the top 5. So if you guys don't know about Dogecoin, this started as a meme coin. It was just, I believe it was 2 programmers, and they started this coin, and it was a total meme coin. It wasn't supposed to go anywhere, and now it's sitting at 38 cents. I am so mad that I sold out of Dogecoin. I bought Dogecoin at, it must have been under a penny. Like, look at the chart of this thing. So I bought Dogecoin back in December. So what was December? December 20. It was less than a penny. So it was 0.004 cents. And I saw it shoot up. And I sold it almost the top right here too. I think I got 6 cents for it. Yeah. So I sold it at almost about 7 cents a piece. And I made a nice gain off it. But man, if I just held it, now it's sitting at, I had thousands of these Dogecoin. Yeah, I had probably 10,000 Dogecoin because it was less than a penny. It was less than a penny a piece. So I was like, and it was pretty high at the time too, or pretty high up there at the time too. So I go, I'll put like $100 into it because the crypto markets are just going crazy. You're making gains like crazy. If I just held on, that's another thing, is just have some patience with these coins. A lot of times, you hear of someone else's success, they go, oh, Bitcoin went to the moon, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you look how long it took for Bitcoin to go to the moon, you would have to hold on to your coins for a very long time in order for them to do that. But yeah, Dogecoin just went to the moon here. Honestly, if it was sitting here and I still had my Dogecoin, I would have sold out. I would have sold out by now. Greed is good in some respects. Like if you want to get greedy and you just want to wait it out because you think it's going to go up and up and up. But at some point, I like taking profits. And a lot of people ask, how do you take profits with crypto? What I like to do is I like to go to APMEX. APMEX is a precious metal designer, or precious metal seller exchange. It stands for American Precious Metals Exchange, I believe. Anyways, you can get some silver, you can get some gold, and you can pay with BitPay. So I don't know if you saw that. BitPay exclusive. So you can actually pay with crypto. And they accept all sorts of stuff. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, USDC, BNB coin or Binance coin. I actually really like Bitcoin Cash. If you guys don't have Bitcoin Cash is one of my favorites. And the reason why Bitcoin Cash is one of my favorites, why I have a relatively small bag of Bitcoin Cash, I wish I had bought sooner. It's actually started raising. If you're watching this video right now, yeah, get in right now because I believe it was below $1,000 when I bought it, and that was only a couple days ago that I started buying Bitcoin Cash. And I've been really liking Bitcoin Cash, so I've actually been using Bitcoin Cash. It's really nice because Bitcoin Cash has these super low transaction fees. So it really pisses me off. What really pisses me off about when I buy stuff from APMEX, when I get metals delivered to me, is that you have to pay whatever the fee is, right? And they kind of up it a little bit because BitPay's got to make some money in the transaction. So they up the exchange rate a little bit. And then you got to pay the transaction fee, which the transaction fee really, really sucks for Bitcoin. It's anywhere, I think I paid, last time I bought silver, it was like $14 extra. Well, $14 in Bitcoin just to pay for the transaction fee, which is way too high in my opinion. Bitcoin Cash solves that problem. So what Bitcoin Cash did was the developers increased the block size. And so with regular Bitcoin, you're going to have to look this up yourself, but I'm just going to give you the basic interpretation of how I see it, because I'm no expert on cryptocurrencies or anything like that. But basically, Bitcoin can only transact about 7 transactions per second, and that was good when it first started, right? Because not that many people were using Bitcoin. But the creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi, he wanted to increase that as time went on, and Bitcoin was kind of overtaken by a company. I believe the company's name was Blockstream. Correct me if I'm wrong, but basically Blockstream said nope. They blocked it. Blockstream blocked the idea of increasing the block size and so that more transactions per second go through. Well, Bitcoin Cash is a fork of Bitcoin, and what they did was they solved that problem by saying, yep, we're increasing the block size so that people can actually use it as Satoshi envisioned Bitcoin to first be used as, which is as cash, essentially. And so Bitcoin Cash, your transactions are less than a penny usually. And so I really like my Bitcoin Cash, except the bad thing is I actually hodl, I only bought it a couple days ago, but I've been hodling my Bitcoin Cash more than I've been hodling my Bitcoin. I've been trying to get rid of my Bitcoin and put it into other asset classes like Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. I'm really liking Bitcoin Cash right now. The more I use it, the more I like it. So if you guys get anything from this video, buy some Bitcoin Cash, also buy some Bitcoin, and buy some Ethereum. If I just had to go off of what I'd recommend buying right now, there are a couple coin projects that I really like. Of course, Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, if you're going to start with, say, I don't know how much money you got, but I'd at least put I don't know, I'd at least put $1,000 in. If I hadn't known before, I would have put more money in. And then, of course, I had a Coinbase account, and Coinbase won't let me log in anymore until I verify my identities. That's always nice. So I'll probably have to find another exchange to put more in, because I'm definitely going to put more in after what I've been gaining. Who knows? It could crash all to the bottom again. But what I like to do is I like to slowly take profits, and the way I take profits is I like to put them into precious metals, which is AppMex over here. But if I had to recommend, getting off track here, if I had to recommend any cryptos, I would say Bitcoin first and foremost. Ethereum, yes, definitely for number 2. The problem with Ethereum is, what I don't like about Ethereum is there's no max supply here. Or see, there's an infinity max supply. So I heard something about they want to keep it to 120 million or so, but who knows if that's going to be the case. They may just keep inflating it into infinity. But there's no max supply. I always like to pick coins with max supplies, but Ethereum's one of them. That's one of them I'd pick. I don't have too much BNB. I don't know why. I probably should get more. I actually sold out of most of my XRP, and the reason I sold out of most of my XRP is because of the I believe it was the SEC had some legal battles with XRP. XRP was basically saying how is this great in right here. SEC has charged Ripple with unregistered securities offering. Right here. So I sold off most of my XRP. I still have a little tiny bit, but announced allegedly they raised over 1.3 billion through an unregistered ongoing digital asset securities offering. Yep. And so as soon as I saw that, I decided probably a good time to take most profits on that. Who knows? It may go to the moon, and I'll be wishing that I had practiced my own model here and had some more patience with it. But I still hold a small bag of it. Dogecoin, I sold out completely of Dogecoin, kicking myself for that. But I still sold out when it was less than a penny to 6 cents, so over a 600% gain right there, which is awesome. Hopefully my math's right on that. And then what else do I have? Yeah, Cardano. I've got quite a bit of Cardano. Everyone keeps talking up Cardano. I don't know too much about Cardano. I should probably read in more into it, but I think I put about $100 or so back when it was $1. No, I put more than that in. I forget. But yeah, everyone kept talking about Cardano. I kept seeing all these videos pop about Cardano. And when people are talking about it, when it gets, I'm a little bit of a marketing guy, and so if someone is talking about it, or if lots of people are talking about a certain thing and it's getting great marketing, I will tend to buy into it, because it usually will end up being a decent product if people are constantly marketing it, and it's in the top it's one of the top coins here. Polkadot, got some Polkadot. Bitcoin Cash, got some Bitcoin Cash. Litecoin, I sold out of a lot of my Litecoin just because I found out that Bitcoin Cash, who knows if it's the same way anymore, but Litecoin, I always kept getting it's like the transaction fees are like right in between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash being lower, Litecoin being like right in the middle. So I sold out of most of my Litecoin, but I do like Litecoin, and it was super fast. The transactions were ultra fast. I remember transacting with Litecoin. Another reason too is I don't think I could use Litecoin for my my AppMex purchases, but I saw that Bitcoin Cash was available for that. So I don't like to keep too much of, because you're one computer hack away, you're one hack away from all those digital assets just being gone. So I like to slowly make it so that if someone wanted to take my wealth, they'd have to physically take it from me, which is much better in my opinion. Not saying I want to be physically assaulted or anything, but Uniswap, I bought a little bit of Uniswap just because, and now I'm just holding on to it, hodling it. Chainlink, bought a little bit of that. VeChain, I'm seeing a lot of marketing about this, and actually if you look at the chart too, you'll see that VeChain has been going pretty moon late, or not to the moon quite yet, but It's been going up lately. Yeah, see? And that's the thing about crypto is a lot of these graphs are exponential, but you have to be careful because like if you see the history of Ethereum, right? You'll see it goes up, 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 and then it goes crashes right down, and then goes up again, crashes right down. So you never know. So look how close these charts are, like, or look how close they say history repeats itself. Just look how close that these things go. So it starts here. Man, I wish I could get rid of this thing, but it kind of bumps up and down, goes to a peak, and then comes back down again, and then goes to a smaller peak, comes back down again. So who knows? It may repeat this thing. See, it goes up, goes up, goes up, comes down a little bit, goes up, comes down a little bit, goes up, comes down a little bit. It may peak soon and come down and do the same chart. Except what I'm guessing it'll do is it won't do the same chart as like this where it comes all the way back down here. But next time it starts back up, it'll come all the way back down, but it'll only come back down to like say here, so like $1,200 or so, and then it'll keep that price again. So you never know. That's why I diversified it throughout. I started with Bitcoin, and then I just saw Bitcoin go up, 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 and I decided, it's probably time to buy into some altcoins here. Now another thing that I do is I only bought the top 20 was what I did initially. What I started doing from there is I realized that I like coins that have max supplies and relatively small max supplies, and then they also have a unique use case. So something like Monero, right? This is a unique coin because this is a privacy related coin. Everything is supposed to be private. Nothing is supposed to be seen on the actual blockchain. Like you can't see people's well, you can see people's transactions, but you can't see their who's sending to who. So right here we got the circulating supply, and you'll notice Monero actually has a problem that I don't really like too much, and that is that there's no max supply. I actually like coins with max supplies because to me it means that they're going to be deflationary, that the more and more that people get into them, it's sad to say, but it's a little bit like a Ponzi scheme. The more and more people get into them, right, the more returns they get, but the people that come in later, they don't get as much of a return, but hey, at least they still, probably are going to get a return. So this is at 17 million. So I like Monero, although I did sell out of most of my Monero just because I like constantly taking profits, and well, I like not constantly but slowly taking profits and turning them into beautiful metals because I like my metals. And metals have stood the test of time, whereas Bitcoin, when was Bitcoin made? I think off the top of my head I forget when Bitcoin was made. Actually, we're gonna look it up right now. What is the max? This probably won't tell me when it's made, but this will give us a rough idea. If I could just go to the max chart here. So back in April 2013, it was probably made before that, but this is, yeah, it was definitely made before that because I remember you could buy coins for pennies on the dollar, and now it's what, $60,000, $61,000 per coin. Whew. 61,000. It's good stuff. So Monero had a problem. I liked Monero's use case. Speaking on this, I liked Monero's use case. I liked how it was a privacy coin and it was dedicated to privacy. We'll check it out right here. What is Monero? It's a digital private currency. Monero is cash for the connected world. It's fast, private, and secure. With Monero, you are your own bank. You can spend, and others cannot see your balances or track your activity. So I saw that and I go, okay, I need to get into this coin because it's definitely unique. And other coins like Zcash are privacy coins too, but the problem with a coin like Zcash, where's Zcash at? Right here. So Zcash actually used to have a higher market cap than Monero at one point, but now Monero is sitting above it. The problem with Zcash was it was optional. Privacy was optional. So I started looking for these. I like these different use case of coins. And so I started going back into, if you want to get the most amount of my biggest gainer coin is this coin called Pirate. And now it's sitting at the top 200. Where is it? Pirate chain right here. So this is my biggest gainer right here. So this, I saw this project and it was like Monero. Someone recommended it on a YouTube video I was watching. And it was like Monero, but I guess there's a max supply right here, and there's the circulating supply. Oh man, cool. Circulating supply is higher than a lot higher than when I bought it. I bought this coin, I believe, about 8 cents. So I bought it. No, not 8 cents, like 20 cents. Yeah, back in December. I saw this coin and someone recommended it, and it just had all these neat features that I thought it was just a cool coin. So I bought a bit of it. This has been my biggest gainer by far, has been the pirate chain coin. And I hold on to most of it just because I like the project a lot. I took a little bit of profit, but not too much. That's why I like gold and silver, by the way, too, is because you can transact privately with gold and silver. The government doesn't. The government, knows you bought the gold and silver, you buy it online, and you pay your taxes and everything. I pay my taxes and everything. There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing, but I like the fact that they know your bank account. They basically know everything about you. But your gold and silver, you can hold on to those for a long period of time. Hopefully, even pass them on to the next generation. And they're physical. It's physical wealth too, unlike a lot of crypto coins. But yeah, that's basically all I want to talk about today. Those are my tips on how I managed to get 1,000% gain, or say over 1,000% gain on my initial $500 investment. And I took I took the top 20 coins and I bought all of them. Well, I started with Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin just for a stability factor, but you'll quickly find that there's a lot of issues with Bitcoin. Transactions take forever. The transaction costs are really expensive, and yeah, those are the main two. Is the transactions take forever, and then the transaction cost is super high as well. So what I did was I diversified that into the top 20 coins at the time. A lot of those went up. I don't think I lost money on a single one of those coins. And they all went up, and I just slowly started taking profits, and I came over here to AppMex or another precious metals exchange, and I would slowly turn it into physical metal. And then when you got the physical metal, you can either sell the physical metal again, or you can just hold on to the physical metal. I've taken a little bit of, I've sold a little bit of metal. I've mostly kept almost all the metal, but yeah, that's what I do. And then after that, after I got those top 20 coins and I started making profits on those, I started looking into other projects that I just thought were neat. I mainly like the privacy kind of coins. So I like the coins that people can't really, they don't see, they can't see your exchanges. The problem with Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and all those is it's a public ledger, so everyone can see what you're doing. But yeah, that's about it. All right, guys, if you like this video, give me a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, see you later. Bye.